guys, it's Timah and welcome back to Cooking for Health with Timah. And today I'm going to be making a vegetable stir fry. Well, there's really no other stir fry. And I'll be using several different mushrooms, enoki, beech, and then baby bellas. I'm also going to be using my amaranth greens and some spelt noodles. So, here we go. Amaranth greens, these are very beautiful, healthy purple and green, and they're also known as kalalo, and they're also known as red shin. So I'm picking and cleaning my greens, and as I pick and clean them, I'm gonna be saving the seeds because there are a lot of seeds that's in here that I can just replant, like these here. I'm just gonna replant all of this, and it won't take long for them to regrow. But I'm gonna clean all this up, and then I'll show you the steps that I'm gonna take to make this dish. Now that our amaranth greens are all cleaned up, I have them chopped up here, and here's all the ingredients that you're gonna need. So you're gonna need your amaranth greens. You can use a little bit more if you want. This is just a real good handful, just really chopped up. This is really enough to make for like 2 cups. You're gonna use some shallots, portobello mushrooms, enoki mushrooms, and then your beech mushrooms. This is a cup of seaweed broth that I make myself. A teaspoon of your date sugar. You're gonna need 2 tablespoons of grapeseed oil. Your spelt noodles, or if you want to use quinoa noodles, you can use that as well. And this is not sesame oil. This is actually a mock soy sauce that I make, and I just keep it inside of my sesame seed bottle. We're going to break our noodles in half, so we're not going to use them whole. And the first thing we're going to do is warm up our grapeseed oil, and we're going to stir fry the onions and clean up all of the other mushrooms. My portobellos are already cleaned. Those are actually frozen. So I'm going to clean up all my other mushrooms, because once I stir fry my my onions, then I'm going to put in the mushrooms. My mushrooms are all cleaned up, and before we use them, you want to make sure that they're dry. They're not going to be holding on to any water. So I usually press down on them to get any extra water out as they're sitting on the paper towel, and I'll tend to change my paper towel several times. I just want to make sure that there's no lingering water that's going to be sitting inside of here. And when you cook your noodles, you're not going to fully cook them, boil them down inside of the water. You're going to do them al dente, because they're going to have to cook down inside of your stir fry here, okay? Now I have all of my mushrooms in. I'm going to saute these for about 3 to 5 minutes. Then get really good and sauteed with these onions here. So at the last minute, I decided I wanted to use some watercress inside of here. So I'm going to cut up, clean up and cut up 3 watercress. One's already cut up. And I'll prepare this inside of it as well. Now that our mushrooms are all sauteed, I'm going to put in the noodles. So these are broken up. These are al dente. So I'm going to stir this around real good in here. Then we're going to add in the rest of our ingredients after we get this stirred around real good. Now it's time to add in some of our other ingredients. I'm going to put in the teaspoon of sugar, have a 1/4 cup of seaweed broth, and then it's going to be 4 tablespoons of the mock soy sauce, and we're gonna let this cook down until the broth disappears. Then we'll add in our amaranth greens and the amaranth will stay inside of here until it wilts down. Alright, now I have my amaranth greens added to my stir fry, and we're going to let this cook down until the amaranth greens have wilted nicely, because you don't want to eat the greens really tough. So I'm going to cover this over, and then I'll check it periodically, okay? And don't forget, salt and pepper to your taste. And when I say pepper, I do mean cayenne pepper. Here we go, all done. Doesn't that look awesome? And it tastes awesome as well. Can't wait for you to try it. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Hope you enjoy. Thank you guys for bearing with me as I cook one of my favorite dishes. Basically, all these dishes that I've been preparing have been some of my favorite dishes, and dishes that I've converted over to being alkaline. Looking to follow Dr. Sebi's food guide list. So things that I love that my mom cooked, things that I've made up myself, and hope you guys enjoy them all. And don't forget, subscribe, comment, share the links and everything. See you later.